Welcome to yet another episode of A World in a Word with Rushabh Turakhia and his acts of kindness. Rushabh, this time, this is an amazing story. Tell me about the cobbler whose son is studying mechanical engineering. What a combination.
Actually, I met this guy in the early morning walks, and he was just setting up his stall outside a BST office. So generally, I go and ask for permission. Do you have 5 minutes so I can talk to you? And 99% people say yes. And since you were setting up stall, I didn't want to do so I asked you permission. And then we started talking that mornings he also washes cars. After that, he sets up his stall at 8:30, the cobbler stall. He's there the whole day till 6 o'clock. He stays close by. And his son is studying mechanical engineering. And that's what he wants, him to go ahead. Because he inherited this business from his father. So he knew only how to be a cobbler, nothing more than that. And at the same time, because of Corona, lockdown, how they stay in one room. Not even a kitchen, not even a flat. It's like just one room in a chawl. And his daughter had come because she was pregnant. So 2 months she was home. He has a bedridden mother. For her, they need to change mother's diaper every 3-4 hours. So
that must be an added cost.
That must be an added cost of diapers. Wife works as a housemaid, goes from house to house, but she has to come back home to change the diapers at the same. And at the same time, the daughter was there, just delivered. And son's exams were on. This all is happening in one room, which is hardly 150 square feet. So all this is happening all together. And this is, so I asked for 5 minutes and we spoke for more than 30 minutes because I think he was venting out what all he was going through. And I think that would mend his soul.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was an act of kindness or the later when I gave him the money, was that an act of kindness? But even listening to him and he venting out, I think that helped him because I could find, that expression on his face, that how he was feeling relieved talking about different problems of his life maybe people might not be knowing about him. And then I eventually shared the little lump sum amount with him and I said, this is for a child's engineering project or books or whatever you want to buy. I mean, it's hardly any amount for an engineering course, but I think that whatever it could be of help to him. And I left with my blessings.
While you were talking, the thing that struck me is that yes, you do share money, you do share food, you do share items that you have. But probably in this story, what you really shared was listening with your heart. And probably many of us we want to do things, but sometimes it doesn't strike us. We don't know what to do or how to go about it. All we really need is to listen attentively, listen with our heart. And the answers come. Just like I have been praying to do something more with this podcast. And right on time, I met Rushabh Turakhia again after a long gap in my life. And I'm so very happy to have you for this series of the podcast.
Always remember, even listening is being kind. It's an act of kindness.
Well, very well said. Listening is also an act of kindness. Listening with your heart. So, can you listen to somebody with your heart? It's your turn now. Thank you for joining us for this episode of A World in a Word with Rushabh Turakhia.